What's going on? This your boy Bash Stampede. I apologize for where my voice sounds kind of scratchy today, but I said I want to start reviewing the romance series, so I thought that I would start off with this, Volume 1 of Blackbird. As you can see, Blackbird. I'm going to start reviewing Chapter 1 of Blackbird, written by Konako Sakuraoji, and I'm going to do Chapter 1 of this, man, and if you like the series, let me know. You know how you feel about it, and all that type of stuff. Man, let me know how you thought it, developed, because the series has ended. So let me know how you thought it developed. Let me know your overall thoughts on it. But like I said, I'm gonna just review this from square one. And here we go. So Chapter 1 starts off when we get like a look into the past of the main female character named Misao, and she's remembering that there was a boy who said something to her, and he comforted her in her moments of sadness and shit. And she was crying, and he patted her head, and he said, "Don't cry, Misao. I will always protect you, because he said, I'm leaving right now, but I'm going to come back. I'll always protect you, because one day you will be mine." And it trails off. And then it cuts to the present world, and we see Misao in high school, and her friend is talking to her, and they're talking to her, but it's like, hey, she's kind of spaced out. She's in a daze. She's gazing at something. What is she looking at? And Misao has the ability to see demons and spirits and stuff that no one can see. And the demons and spirits are just right there, constantly fucking with her, and no one can see them. So Misao was just kind of dazed and looking at this. It looked like a crow kind of thing. I don't want to say crow, but it is some type of bird just kind of fucking with her, and she's just looking at it. And they were like, "Hey, Misao, your 16th birthday coming up. What do you want?" And she's like, "A boyfriend." And they were like, "Huh?" And she said, "A boyfriend." They were like, "Yeah, no need to say it twice." So it started off in a cheeky, funny manner. And after this, though, Misao goes home and she looks at the next door manor, and she's like, someone moved in next door. I thought the house was abandoned. So she goes and checks it out, and it's a person standing in the garden, and she's like, "Wow, that woman is beautiful." And the person turns towards her, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's a guy," right? Prior to that, though, she had been asked on a date by a fellow classmate. I think he was an upperclassman. I think he might have been in the same class as her, but I think he was an upperclassman. And I think he was like an ace on the sports team or some shit like that. I want to say tennis or something like that. His name was Isayama, I think. I don't want to look back in the book, but I think his name was Isayama, Isayama, I think. And he asks her out. He's interested in her, and he asks her out, and she's still holding on to that promise that she made with the boy all those years ago, even though she can't quite remember what it was. And like I said, when she went home, she saw the guy in the garden, and he comes up to her, and he's just like, "Hey, Misao, it's been a long time. I came back for you." And that's when she realizes, holy shit, this is the guy who I made that promise with all those years ago. My heart is pounding, my heart is thumping. What the fuck is going on? And she's just constantly thinking about that. And then it shows like the next day, she's back in school, and the same guy, Isayama, comes back up to her and all that type of shit. And he's talking to her, and out of nowhere, he just fucking slits her throat with like a box cutter. Not the whole way. I think he got her here. It wasn't here. It wasn't there, but he just got her kind of like right here. He slit her throat, and she's just shocked, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what is going on right now? And then this guy starts to go on to this whole spiel about how if you consume her blood, you'll gain like what is it? Like, you'll gain like life, and if you consume her body, you'll gain power, and whoever makes her his bride, the clan will gain prosperity and all that shit. And she's just like, "Please help me, help me, help me, help me, help me." When she's calling out to the guy who she remembered, his name is Kyo, by the way. She's calling out to him, and out of nowhere, he fucking appears. And when Kyo appears, she is initially relieved at his sudden appearance, because now she can be saved. But as Kyo lands, he spreads his wings, and she notices, holy shit, this guy's a Tengu, or a Tenju. He's a demon too, just like this guy who's attacking me or whatever. But Kyo is on a different league than this lowly guy who's attacking Misao. Kyo is the head of his whole clan, so he has attained the highest level of power that one can attain to reach the clan. And Kyo pretty much yokes this motherfucker up. He chokes this guy, and he's like, Misao is mine. You leave her alone. This won't go down like this. You leave Misao alone. She belongs to me, right? And the guy's just like, please spare my life and all this shit, you know. And he eventually escapes, you know. And Kyo just kind of lets him go. And after this, Kyo just starts to lick her wound, and she's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, she's all shocked and, you know, just kind of like shy about it, and he's licking her wound to heal it and all that type of stuff. And he's like, I won't be consumed, you know, by the taste of your blood and the power that you got. And he made it a real sentimental moment, but then he fucked it up because he grabbed her boobs. It's like, yeah, you gotten bigger here too. And she just fucking punches him. You know, and she just launches a fucking right hook at him in the face, which he deserves. So can't even be really mad at her. He deserved it, you know. But to make a long story short, man, like they have some back and forth banter, and he just like, you're my woman. I'm gonna make you my bride. I'm gonna make you my wife. We promise to marry each other and all that type of shit. And then he's like, because you turned 16, people are gonna start coming after you. All right. People are gonna come your way. They're gonna come after you, and you can either take protection from me, or you can deal with the harassment from them every day. You know, he was kind of a douche about it, but you know, later on you realize that, you know, he's a good guy. But she goes home and she falls asleep and all this shit. And initially she thinks that everything that happened was just a dream, that it was just a figment of her imagination, until they make an announcement saying that a new teacher has arrived inside the school, and he will be teaching math, and it is none other than Kyo as the new math teacher. And as Misao sees him in the auditorium, she faints, and that is the end of chapter 1. Let me know what you think about this series. It's, again, Blackbird. If you haven't heard of it, Blackbird. They have it on sale at Barnes & Noble and in Books A Million. It's called Blackbird. It's on various websites as well, but I bought them, so let me know what you think about the series, man. Let me know, you know, if you are interested in the series, you want to have a dialogue about it. If there are any other manga out there that you want me to review, let me know that as well, and I will review those to the best of my ability. This is Vash the Stampede.